Hi, my name is Ferris and this is my Sprint 1 overview and defense. I'm gonna walk you through the key decisions I made across Sprint 1, what I did, and more importantly, why I did it. The work centered around one real brand, Stuff D Singapore, and a fictional performance drink called Quasar Rush. Both gave me the chance to apply a marketing strategy in a grounded and practical way. The first decision I made was building a detailed persona rather than relying on basic demographics alone. I created Chloe Tan, a 24-year-old university student and a part-time retail assistant. Her primary pain point is that she wants food that is filling and healthier, but she doesn't have much time or money. The reason I went this deep is simple. A persona only works if it's built around a real human problem. Age and income alone don't tell you why someone buys. Chloe's pain point is the tension between convenience, health, and affordability, which is exactly what Stuff D is positioned to handle. If I had skipped this step, every downstream decision about messaging, channel, and final stage would have been disconnected from the actual customer. Once I had a persona, I mapped Chloe's full customer journey from awareness through to loyalty. I want to defend each stage briefly. At the awareness stage, I identified that Chloe is most likely to encounter Stuff D through TikTok food reviews or by walking past an outlet. This matters because this tells us where to focus early on the early stage messaging, not on print or email, but on short form video and location visibility. At the interest stage, I crafted a value proposition, fast, customizable, and filling meals for people who want convenient food that still feels fresh and better for them. This addresses a specific itch. She doesn't want greasy fast food every day, but she also doesn't want a small salad that will leave her hungry. At the action stage, I identified friction points including long queues, too many menu choices, and unclear pricing. I deliberately focus here because this is where sales are lost, not won. A customer can love your brand but still abandon the purchase if the experience is too difficult. Finally, at the post-purchase and loyalty stages, I recommended student bundles, loyalty stamps, and easy repeat ordering. The strategic reason is CLV. If Chloe returns weekly, she becomes far more valuable over someone who is only a one-time buyer. The best ROI doesn't come from constant acquisition, but it comes from converting a first-time customer into a routine customer. Next, in the UI review of the Coffee Place website, I identified 10 elements and reviewed them each honestly, noting what worked and what didn't. I want to highlight two decisions here. First, I flagged that the site had multiple competing CTAs, order now, book a table, shop, and blog, all competing for attention at the same level. My recommendation was to promote one primary CTA and demote the rest. The reason is straightforward. When everything is a priority, nothing is. Reducing decision friction at the action stage directly improves conversion. Secondly, I pointed out the absence of social proof. There were no customer reviews, no star ratings, or no favorite section. This is a significant missed opportunity because buyers trust other buyers more than they trust brands. Adding 3 short customer reviews isn't just a cosmetic fix. It's a trust mechanism that reduces risk perception and supports the action stage. In the second half of Sprint 1, I applied the same strategic logic to Quasar Rush, a new-to-market energy drink positioned around clean and calm focus. For the lead magnet, I designed a focus starter pack, 15% off a 4-pack plus a downloadable 3 PM focus reset guide. The reasoning behind the guide specifically is that it extends the brand's positioning beyond just a discount. It says, "We understand your focus problem, not just your wallet." This creates oxytocin, psychological trust alongside the dopamine of saving money. For the email sequence, I built 3 emails: a welcome email, a "We See You" email triggered by repeated visits to the ingredients page, and a recovery email for customers who went inactive after 14 days. Each email was written around a specific behavioral trigger because spray and blast email marketing ignores where the customer actually is in the funnel. The goal was to make automation feel like a relationship, not a broadcast. For loyalty, I recommended 2 pillars: convenience and psychological loyalty. Convenience because logical energy drinks are an impulse and routine purchase. If reordering is difficult, customers churn. Psychological loyalty because Quasar Rush is positioning itself as a performance product, not a cheap sugar hit. If customers begin to see the drink as part of their identity as someone who performs well under pressure, their switching cost goes up, and that's the most durable form of retention. In conclusion, everything in Sprint 1 comes back to one principle. Marketing should solve a real human problem, not just create noise. Every decision I made, the persona, the funnel mapping, and the UI critic, and the email sequence was grounded in asking, so what does this mean for the customer? If the strategy doesn't connect to a real need, it's just decoration. Thank you for watching my presentation.